While most investors were focused on global markets this week, smart money on the Ghana Stock Exchange was quietly making moves that delivered impressive returns. From a precious metals ETF surging over 2.6% to banking stocks staging a comeback, the GSE proved once again that local opportunities can outshine international headlines. Welcome to your weekly GSE Market Roundup, where we're diving into the top movers that made millionaires richer and taught valuable lessons for the week ending August 30th. Let's start with the big picture. The GSE Composite Index showed resilience this week, climbing to 7,348 points as we opened the week on a positive note. However, we did see some mixed trading patterns with varying volumes throughout the week. Now, let's talk about our star performers, the top gainers that caught investors' attention. Leading the charge was NewGold ETF, with an impressive 2.61% gain, closing at 388.40 cedis per share. This precious metals play continues to attract investor interest amid global economic uncertainties. CalBank followed closely behind with a solid 2% appreciation. The banking sector showed strength, with CalBank's performance reflecting renewed confidence in Ghana's financial services sector. GCB Bank also joined the winner's circle with a 1.12% gain, and in Friday's session specifically, we saw GCB Bank surge 2.5% to close at 9.85 cedis. The banking sector's strong showing suggests investors are optimistic about the sector's prospects. GOIL also made headlines with gains of 1.35% in recent trading, showing strength in the energy sector. When we look at trading activity, MTN Ghana dominated the volume charts with 119,494 shares changing hands. This telecommunications giant continues to be a favorite among active traders. SIC Insurance Company followed with 102,563 shares traded, while EcoBank Transnational recorded 87,311 shares in volume. These numbers show healthy liquidity in some of our key listed companies. However, it wasn't all positive news. We did see some decliners during the week. EcoBank Transnational fell by 1.27% in Friday's session, showing that even strong companies face some selling pressure. Total market turnover reached 706,541 cedis, though this represented a 76% decline compared to the previous session, indicating somewhat subdued trading activity overall. From a technical perspective, the banking sector's outperformance is particularly noteworthy. With both CalBank and GCB Bank posting gains, we're seeing renewed interest in financial services stocks. The strong performance of NewGold ETF also suggests that investors are seeking alternative assets and inflation hedges in the current economic environment. Looking ahead to next week, investors will be watching to see if the banking sector can maintain its momentum. The relatively low trading volumes suggest there's room for increased market participation. Key factors to watch include any corporate earnings announcements, policy updates from the Bank of Ghana, and global market sentiment that could impact our commodity-linked stocks. That wraps up our weekly GSE Market Roundup. Remember to always do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before making investment decisions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for another GSE Market Roundup.